turn and focus. Hey guys, one moment. Okay. Good. Sorry, I just had to check in on my guys. What was I saying? What is an iPad baby? Stay with me. Imagine a baby. Disgusting, I know. Now imagine you could shut that baby the fuck up by giving it a big phone. Wow, that's the dream Steve Jobs had when he pulled the very first iPad out of his turtleneck back in 2010, and those babies have never looked back. Parents, or as I like to call them, the big baby industry, say they're worried about the effect of their child seeing those big-headed cocomelon freaks more than they see other humans. But they shouldn't be, because I, Rose Kelso, am an adult iPad baby, and I'm here to tell you why that's not only valid, but also cool, enviable, and attractive. Because you should be one too. Psychologists would have you believe that all of this technology in our lives is having a damaging effect, but look at me. I have self-control. I've been talking this whole time, and I've not checked my phone or its beautiful blue light once. Mommy's coming. What's that? A DoorDash notification? That's my boy. I love you. I do. Yeah, I love you. Children from pre-technology times weren't exactly slaying. Here's a chilling fact. Every single baby born during Victorian times is now dead. But it's my daily ritual of DMing Mr. B's Good Morning King that's unhealthy. Okay, police. Okay, judge. I'm alive and I have the clean lungs to prove it. Look at how badly Victorian children had it. Having to work in jobs like chimney sweeping, some before they were even born. And sure, it was really hard work, and the little kids would get lung damage or a bit stuck forever. Yet, what if you had to be that chimney sweep, but you could keep one AirPod in? Not so bad after all. If the modern iPad baby is so much unhealthier, have the scientists looked into finding a way to have one of those Victorian chimney sweeps throw down one-on-one with an iPad baby in the ring? Because while the chimney sweeps got that upper body strength, the iPad baby's got a deep, unfeeling knowledge of every single color of the rainbow. Not to mention modern medicine. And I would pay 2 pence to see it. Even look at 90s kids. Every post on Facebook would have you believe we were so much healthier, out playing in the street all day. And sure, I'd run around on the highway as much as the next kindergartner. It's a healthy thing to do. But unlike the boomers, we didn't have all that lead paint to be chowing down on to make the pain go away. We needed stimulation. We needed the iPad. It used to be that the only way to not talk to your child was to stick them in front of the TV. But nowadays, you can bring the TV anywhere. Better yet, skip the TV bit. You don't need expensive cable. You've got Girl Boss Sesame Street, aka Miss Rachel. Or better yet, any other random faceless corporation on YouTube. This one's for my baby audience. Grow the fuck up. Modern society likes to villainize the iPad baby way of life. They talk as if being surrounded by constant digital noise and overstimulation is a bad thing. This could be you. See what I mean? There's one huge reason why we've been poisoned against the idea of the poor, innocent iPad baby. The propaganda machine that is WALL-E. WALL-E had a stark message about humanity's future. The robots are gonna get horny. Mr. Wally got so horned up over that other, much younger, much smoother robot that he shot himself into space. Talk about blowing your damn load, Wally. He ruined the perfect existence that those humans had made for themselves. A screen right in front of your face, floating along in a big comfy chair that you don't have to stand up from. That was the thinking woman's Peloton. Its influence is inescapable. Look at its sequel, Black Mirror. That show is all like, phones are evil, or women deserve true love. Tell you what, Black Mirror, how about you show me the dystopian future that it would be if I was forced to do the dishes in silence? But you never will, cowards, cause it doesn't go with your agenda, cause you're a bunch of Hollywood liberals. Part 3. Be more iPad baby. Of course, as I speak to you now, I'm only an aspirational iPad baby. I'm an adult woman with iPad baby-like tendencies. I had a screen time that could only be solved by turning off the screen time function, which is a perfect solution, by the way. I couldn't tell you where my passport is, but I could pull up the LinkedIn history of any guy you're going on a date with, like Jason Bourne assembling a Glock. To me, watching TV is a break from looking at my phone. But I want to go full hog. I want to be an iPad baby. Wow, wow, goo, goo, gaga. When I show up to the function, you're going to strap me into a bouncer in the corner. I'm not moving around unless it's in a walker covered in my own spit up. And I will start screaming if anyone dares turn off my tablet playing Bluey full episode season 1 to 3 featuring Dad Baby, Facey Talk, and more. 2 hours, Bluey. God help the tantrum I will unleash if you try to take that depressed Australian dog away from me. Unfortunately for me, I can never get back those iPadless years. I'll never know what it would have been like to feel those 2 pounds of aluminum, glass, and inhumanely mined cobalt in my weak, chubby fingers. And I have to live with that. Yet every time I get a headache from holding a screen too close to my face or find myself closing Instagram just to immediately open it again, I'll know I'm healing my inner child. And that's beautiful. And remember, you can always look away from the screen if you need to. You can sit in silence, take a breath, and simply listen to your own thoughts. And then immediately play a podcast to forget whatever horrors just crept in. We're living in the best time ever. I'm Rose Kelso, and you're watching Woman Talking. See you next time, where I'm a woman, and I'll still be talking.